Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Mr. Hollow Park 313. Just want to give a helpful video. At least I hope it's helpful. I'm trying to make this as short as possible, even though it's quite a bit of information. And it's pretty much for people that's looking to buy cars off on Craigslist. There's nothing wrong with that, but just to give you a few helpful pointers to avoid scams, because there's a lot of scams on there. I ran across a lot as I looked on Craigslist. If you're going to buy a car on Craigslist, make sure that whoever the seller is, it's a place that you can meet with them personally. Don't ever buy anything from somebody that's allegedly out of state, because what they're going to do is they're going to try to give you different methods of giving them the money, and they shipping the car to you. And one popular way that these scammers like to do that, one method they like to use, is something called the eBay Buyer Protection Program. And basically what that is it's fake. First off, that's one quick pointer for you. Let's say you see a car that you like for an unbelievable deal. You reply to the email saying, hey, I'm interested in the car, can I get some more information? And they tell you a little bit about it, and they say they prefer to use the eBay Buyer Protection Program. If you see the word eBay anywhere in that email, it's fake. And the reason why it's fake is because you can't do any type of eBay transaction without being on eBay.com. eBay is not affiliated with Craigslist, Auto Trader, Cars.com, or any other car website. eBay is strictly eBay. So basically what that means is you both have to be eBay customers, and you both have to have eBay accounts. So that means you both obviously have to be on eBay.com. So if they say the eBay Buyer Exchange Program, is right there. That's your clue right there. It's a scam. You don't even have to read no further. Don't even reply back. So basically how this scam works is they're gonna send you a fake eBay invoice. Let's say you're interested in buying the car. Let's say they have some unbelievable deal. Like I've seen some dude or woman, I don't know who it was, because it doesn't say it in the email. They had a 2009 Dodge Ram, low miles on it, and they were selling it for $2,000. Now, that seems too good to be true, right? The reason why it seems too good to be true, because it is too good to be true, and it's totally false. The reason why they add such low amounts is because, number one, you can't, they're going to actually use something called eBay cards. They basically like eBay gift cards that you can buy at CVS. This is CVS right there. Walgreens, 7-Elevens, and stuff like that. They range from $25 to $500. So let's say they say, well, we want you to get the eBay cards. You buy 4 of those because they want you to send $2,000. 4 of them for $500 a piece. You scratch out the serial number in the back because it's covered like a scratch off lottery ticket, and you email the those numbers to the seller, basically to the person that's the person who's allegedly supposed to be representing eBay through that fake invoice. When in actuality, those numbers are not going to eBay, it's going to that person that's scamming you out of your money. So you can't purchase anything through eBay cards, even on eBay. Especially, I mean, you can use the eBay cards, but not with buying cars. That's bullshit. And another thing is they're gonna ask you to send Western Union. I don't know if whoever watching this video, I made a video about buying things through Western Union, through somebody that's selling stuff on, whether it's Craigslist or anything like that. Don't do it. The reason why people like to use Western Union is because you can't trace where your money is going. You basically just send it to whoever the scammer is. So never, if it's not through eBay, if it's not through PayPal, basically don't fool with it. So just kind of look out for car scams like that, man. I had this one guy, because I knew he was bullshitting. He tried to sell I saw a 2009 Nissan Maxima. They had like 68,000 miles on it, and he had it for sale, on Craigslist for like $1,500. I was like, that don't seem right, because you look at the average car, the same model, and they still asking $10,000, $15,000+ for it, and it had a lot more miles than that particular car. so if it seems too good to be true, and that's another reason why they ask for such a low price, is because you can't send over. I think Western Union only allows you to send, like, I'm not sure, so I could be wrong about this, like $2,000, maybe $2,500. You can only send over a certain amount through Western Union, so that's why these scammers only ask for like $1,500 or $2,000, because they know that Western Union is not going to allow you to send them more than the allowed amount. So hopefully this is helpful for somebody that's looking to buy cars. I'm not saying don't buy cars off eBay, not eBay, but Craigslist. But it'd be a lot safer for you if you just was in a situation where you applied to an ad, you can go see that car in person, check it out for yourself. You know, they out of town for whatever reason. They always got some good ass reason why they out of town and why they trying to hurry up and sell it. You know, I had a death in the family, or it's bringing back bad. It's always some type of convenient sob story to get you to feel sorry and understanding on why they're selling you such an unbelievable car for such an unbelievable price. You know, so just real be careful. Look very careful with that. Another thing to look out for with these fake ads on Craigslist, usually with these fake postings, they only have one image of the car, one picture. So when you reply to it, they send you a link that has a lot more pictures of that particular car. So my whole thing is, if you have all these pictures to begin with, why do you just post it on your original posting? Why are you sending me a link? So that's another thing to look out for. If it's just one image, I'm not saying that's a definite fake, but that's usually the case when you see that on Craigslist. So it's for everybody that's tuning in. I really appreciate it. And shout out to my DVE fam, Detroit versus everybody as always. And like I said, y'all, just be real careful with transactions dealing with Craigslist, because there's a lot of fucking scammers out there that's looking to scam hard-working people out of hard-earned money, because they some fucking lowlives, and they too lazy to go out there and hustle, like you and I, and actually go out there and earn their money. So you got to rip people off, and that's one thing I can't never see myself doing, is scamming people out of their hard-earned money. My fucking conscience wouldn't even allow me to do that, but it's some real scumbags out here, y'all. So just be on the lookout for that. Mr. Holla Part 313, and I'll get at y'all later. Peace out.